That's what I do. I drink and I know things. Tyrion Lannister, Game of Thrones. The mead, or honey wine, is the world's oldest fermented beverage. It was generally known as the hero's drink of choice and nectar of gods. It was ostensibly given to the warriors after a fight to enhance the healing of battle injuries. You might have seen the Vikings drinking them from a drinking horn in the series. This chief alcoholic drink was found around 7000 BC. The Vikings spent various days battling the elements of Mother Nature, so the mead provided them with warmth. They brewed their beer, mead, and wine. Mead was, however, reserved for special occasions. The process of mead making is relatively simple and generally less time-consuming than beer. The name mead is derived from meadow. Mead's alcohol content varies typically around 5 to 20%. It ranges from very sweet to very dry, and it's available in both sparkling and still versions. Vikings were skilled in beekeeping. They used the straw to make skeps or coiled domes for their honeycombs. Then the honeycombs would be collected from the beehive and placed in a cloth bag to drain as much honey as possible. To extract every drop of honey, crush the drained honeycombs and sometimes even the beehive and put them into a pot of water. The quality of mead differs from the pure raw honey and the crushed combs and beehive. One would be of higher value while another lesser. Mead requires yeast to ferment. In the case of the Vikings, the strains of yeast were first acquired from wild yeasts, which were found in the air and thrived in abundance on fruits, flowers, and vegetables that were used as ingredients. They considered the fermentation process to be magical. Vikings had access to various ingredients for the additives to put in the mead primarily because of their extensive trading routes. Most common fruits they use for mead making include raspberries, elderberries, cherries, hawthorn berries, crabapple, etc. For flavoring and preserving effects, they added herbs. For the preparation of the Viking mead, the ingredient includes a half cup of raw, unfiltered honey, 2 cups of spring water or clean, non-chlorinated water, organic raisins for natural wild yeast, tannins, and nutrients. It can also be organic, fresh, or dried grapes or plums. The equipment required is a 1-quart open-mouthed vessel ceramic, food-grade plastic fermentation vessel. Glass jars are preferred. Don't use metal. A wooden stir stick, wood is mostly recommended, cheesecloth, or other porous cloth that covers the large mouth of the vessel. Before starting preparation, sanitize the vessels first. It will minimize the chance of bacterial infection. An environmentally safe no-rinse cleaner is good. Preparation goes like this. First, mixing the water and honey in the vessel. Room temperature water and honey are ideal fermentation, so there is no need to heat the unfermented mead. You can also warm the water to help dissolve the honey. Don't boil or pasteurize. It kills off wild yeast and nutrients. Use the wooden stir stick to dissolve the honey entirely. Add the raisins and the optional herbs you choose. Organic fruit, vegetables, and edible flowers can also be used. If needed, add small amounts of any citrus fruit with a couple of squeezes. Once you have all the mixed ingredients, place the vessel in a warm, dark place with no direct sunlight. The ideal temperature is about 15 to 27 degrees Celsius or 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Cover it with the cloth. Tie the cloth tightly around the mouth of the vessel to keep out fruit flies and ants when not in use. Stir the must strongly for a couple of minutes at least 3 times a day. It helps in aerating the mead, helping to combine wild yeast and guaranteeing a strong fermentation. Within 3 to 5 days, you will be able to see signs of fermentation. It will be either foamy fermentation or like the opening of a carbonated beverage. The mead will be bubbly and will continue to fizz after stirring. After waiting for a couple more days, transfer or rack this into a narrow-necked jar. The mead is often regarded as a health tonic due to its potential probiotic content, which positively impacts gut health and immunity, but there's no research clearing it out. Thanks for watching the video. If you like it, please do give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. Share your views and opinions in the comments section. Have you ever made a fermented drink?